A controversial new law signed this week by Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam is the first in the country to authorize the arrest and incarceration of women who use illegal drugs while pregnant. Opponents argue that those penalties could keep expectant mothers from seeking prenatal care. The law would allow women to avoid criminal charges, but only if they enter one of the state's treatment programs. In 2013, Tennessee became the first state to require medical centers to report the births of drug-dependent babies. According to Tennessee's Department of Health, there were 921 drug-dependent births in 2013. So far this year, there have been already 253. Joining us now is Representative Terry Lynn Weaver. She sponsored the bill in the Tennessee House. She joins us from Nashville this morning. Representative, thank you so much for coming on Al Jazeera. Listen, if I'm addicted to drugs and pregnant, and I know if I go to the doctor for a checkup, I may be turned into the police, I'm probably not going to the doctor. Have you thought about how this law could discourage pregnant women from seeking medical care and in turn hurting the developing fetus?
Good morning, Stephanie, and thank you for having me on your program. Yes, ma'am, I have put a lot of thought into it, has our governor and has my colleagues here in the state. Tennessee has a lot of things to offer. It's a beautiful place to come visit. It's a beautiful place to live. However, we are #1 in the nation for the amount of babies being born addicted to drugs. House Bill 1295 offers help and the opportunity for women to defeat and get help from drugs. And so we this program will probably, or this bill will probably affect anywhere from 300 to 340 women. And so it's a piece of legislation, again, that offers treatment in a drug program.
Right. But there are some conservatives in your state that worry this law will also have the unintended consequence of having drug-addicted pregnant women decide to abort their pregnancies instead of deal with the possibility of being charged with a crime. Does your law in some ways undermine your own ultimate goal of protecting life, as you describe it?
I have been to drug facilities, Stephanie, where, the drug programs where these ladies are seeking treatment. And I will tell you that, again, this bill deals with illegal narcotics. These are women whose mindset are in their next drug fix. They're not even able to make decisions. House Bill 1295 will, again, offer redemption. It will offer hope. It will be able to place these women in drug facilities. Our drug courts here in Tennessee are very successful, Stephanie. I've been to the graduation service of these drug programs, and it's very encouraging to see lives changed. House Bill 1295 gives these ladies an opportunity to get their life back and get their children back. And again, their charges are removed from them when they successfully complete the program. So again, it's a bill that works with another piece of legislation we passed a year ago called the Safe Harbor.
Right, the Safe Harbor Act. But does this mean, Representative, that a woman who, for example, drinks too much alcohol or chain smokes should be liable to prosecution too? What if she takes, for example, legal painkillers?
This, again, this bill does not deal with cigarettes. It does not deal with alcohol. It deals with illegal narcotics.
But is there a difference? Fetal alcohol syndrome, some would argue, is a much more difficult problem to tackle than neonatal abstinence syndrome, which is what your bill is talking about.
You know, when I'm a mother. I don't know if you're a mother.
I am.
Also a
Okay,
and I'm also a grandmother. And so when I found out that I was going to birth a child, I wouldn't even drink coffee. So again, the baby inside the womb has no choice. A baby inside the womb ingests whatever the mother puts inside. And so it's just alarming that these numbers keep increasing. I'm not saying House Bill 1295 is the miracle bill, obviously not. But I will say it has helped many in the state of Tennessee. In fact, it was law before 2012. and we were able to place ladies in drug programs that offered treatment. And it's a good thing. So we're going to continue to monitor it. We're going to continue to watch this legislation. It has a 2-year window, and we'll be able to pick up data on this to see just how well the bill is working.
The statistics are no doubt staggering and disturbing. Representative Terry Lynn Weaver joining us from Nashville, Tennessee this morning. We so appreciate your time, Representative.